And we're jumping on the sticks with NBA content creator Naomi. She is great.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting five. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sport. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. It's Jones in at the small forward position. And for New York, Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Hartenstein in at the center. And as the season draws to a close, GA, we've got teams vying for playoff position. Only adding to the importance of each game now.
And for those teams, you have to have the right mentality. You can't treat these like normal regular season games. These are an extension of the playoffs.
And that one drops. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it's Dallas with another.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Hart the pass to Brunson. DiVincenzo against Irving. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And usually one of the league leaders in field goal percentage, Doris, Daniel Gafford. What a solid contributor.
Kevin, you love those role players who play within themselves, and that's exactly what Gafford gives you, an understanding of what his team needs. Rim running, rim protection, and rebounding.
Brunson with a clean look from outside off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Brunson. He had 40 points in the win against Chicago.
I love that he sacrificed his body over and over. His persistence at getting to the free throw line really paid off for them.
Doncic with it. Brunson picks him up. Pulls up on the wing. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. Jalen Brunson on top.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Brunson. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Knicks trail by 12. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Just 2 to shoot, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's covered closely. That one, no good. Dallas leading by 12. Washington passes to Hardaway. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Here's a look at some of the stats for Luka Doncic.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
New York calls timeout. Hey, Doris, you grew up in New York. The pressure of playing in the big city, is that a real thing?
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. If you're playing in the media capital of the world, everything is magnified. And I think that holds true for the other respective large cities. Los Angeles and Chicago come to mind.
And Brunson, here we go. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship. And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
How about that? That is a high degree of difficulty on the finish from Jalen Brunson.
And Cleveland slams it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here is Robinson. Still yet to score. Brunson goes in. Pass to DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. That one misses. 3 shots, all come up empty. Launches it from deep. Hardaway, no good. And so it's Hard who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Trailing by 10. Pass to Brunson. 41 seconds left to play here in the first. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. Now the feed to Hardaway. Hardy passes to Hardaway. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It's proving very difficult to guard Tim Hardaway Jr. without fouling the guy, especially when he's this aggressive.
Foul, he's checked in for Dallas. Green comes in for Exum. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Kleber with it. Hart covering. Hardaway dishes to Green. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
New York ball. Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Knicks trail by 9. And here's Burks. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
No good on the free throw.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
And he's good on the second. Here's Hardaway. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. On the wing, Hardaway. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Burks.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And so it's Dallas, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and
17.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Mavericks.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Hartenstein is out there with Achua. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's McBride in at point. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Lead 17-11.
Irving against Burks. And Kyrie Irving gets the 3. Irving's got 8. With greater penalties attached to those take fouls doors, how do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. And the wide open shot from Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 11. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Yep, it counts. Brunson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And a wide open look for Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Kyrie Irving is lighting it up right now, just letting everybody see every aspect of skill to his game.
Here's Hart. Got a piece of it. Outside Irving. Lets it go with a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 15-point game. Shoots over Hardy. Brunson, no good. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Cleveland with the bucket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Brunson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Irving looking over the floor. Off target with his 3. Knicks trail by 17. Here's Hartenstein. 8 points his last outing. Passes it to Anunoby. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game doors, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition. Little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Washington missing. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Now here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Goes up on the high post. And he stays with it. Here's Hart. Oh, that's blocked.
2 minutes.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Trains the three-pointer. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Brunson, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
To end the run. And Hart with the nice pocket inside.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Dallas moving the ball around. The three for Doncic. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 8.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Hart, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Here's Bogdanovich, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. The pass to Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3. He's got 11.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
With the drive, McBride can't hit that one. Nice D from Doncic.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Over in the corner, Washington. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly...
The Knicks.
Thanks very much. Alongside Coach Thibodeau. Tips, some stuff to clean up.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 16 points and 2 assists. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last outing. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this lead will continue to grow.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the...
And...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Lively in at the 4 spot. Pass to Lively. And here's Doncic from the arc. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Doncic against Brunson. Nice D from Doncic.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
Hey, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Irving.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, the angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks to the report.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game? You can see. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Isaiah Hartenstein.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him early. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Gafford. Back to Doncic. From past the arc. The kick out to Irving. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Mavs.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Can they get it? And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Dallas has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York.
Now into the
second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Mitchell Robinson.
The shot by Irving, and it's Dallas with another.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul.
Robinson.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Back to Doncic.
Miles McBride.
Outside Irving. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Doncic kicks to Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
3-point goal.
Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Driving in, Burks. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Robinson passes to Achua. Some nice passing by New York here. Burks on the wing to stop the run. The Mavericks pull it in.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Nick shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Well, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. P.J. Washington comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Exum in for Luka Doncic. Here's McBride. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Mavericks shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Irving for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 35 in the game.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
A different look for Dallas. Josh Green comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Hardy in for Irving. Here's Hardy. No good on the three. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Here's Exum. That three off the mark. And Jaden Hardy is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Maverick substitution. Lively.
Ball stolen. They're running. They kick it out to Green. Passes to Hardy. Dallas again missing. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5 3-pointers that quarter. We come back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And the Mavericks call time here. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one. Or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. DiVincenzo against Jones. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First personal foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Cans it from downtown.
3-point goal.
Irving's got 41.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And Irving launches it from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Fires the three. Good, another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
That's from
Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Doncic against Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this.
And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And Dallas also making a switch. Powell's checked in. Now Milton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. And the NBA, Doris, removing the limit on the number of Supermax contracts that one team can have. Why is that?
Well, I think some teams on course to have 3 Supermax guys just the way their players are growing. And the league opted for more nuanced ways to discourage big payrolls.
From the arc. Good, another from 3.
Unbelievable. Hits the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And he takes a breather from his ongoing three-point barrage. What a game.
Doing damage, Greg, on the road. Talk about a big-time performance. Wow.
I'm not sure I've seen a player this dialed in from deep. Every time he lets it fly, you know it's going to fall.
Robinson's checked in for New York. Alec Burks comes in for Shake Milton. And then for Dallas, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dwight Powell. Green comes in for P.J. Washington. And Doncic is subbed in for Dante Exum.
Luka Doncic. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
On its way from Irving for 2. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him. And then that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
At the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Doris, no one has their finger on the pulse of the league like you. So, that being said, what do you think the next coaching trend's going to be?
I think the current coaching trend has had such success, we may not see a change for a while. The trend is hiring young assistant coaches to get in charge of their own operation. Look no further than guys like Mark Dagno and Taylor Jenkins. These young guys have had tremendous success building out programs. I think it's something that's going to continue.
And the NBA, Doris, adding conference finals awards not long ago. I think both you and I felt it was a nice addition.
Oh my goodness, given what's at stake, it makes perfect sense. And they picked the perfect players to name the awards after. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson embody what those awards are about. It was perfection.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And that one misses.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Dallas shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
5 on the clock. Fires from deep. And they recover it. Achua finds Bogdanovich over Green. Misses off the right iron. Here's Dallas. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Dallas.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyrie Irving.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Put your hands together.
They're in front. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A nice shot by Irving.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Fires the three. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Achua, the pass to McBride. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. So he can't get either to fall. Robinson kicks to Achua. And an intentional foul right there.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic may be one of the most underrated players in this league. This guy understands his role and plays it well.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Irving from long range. And another one falls. Amazing.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Outside Bogdanovich. There's the pass to McBride. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The tray connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's McBride. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Outside Irving. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's check in with David. Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.